All right, let's wrap it up with our X Factors in the West. Glessner, who did you identify as Seattle's X Factor?
Yeah, so this one was tough for me because the guy that initially came to mind when I looked at the roster all the way through kind of mirrored the first guy that I picked in the East. I was very tempted to pick Keenan Reynolds just because a similar kind of, option quarterback at Navy, record-setting quarterback at Navy, and he's had some NFL experience at the receiver position, which is what he'll play in Seattle. But the guy that I went with, as a Pac-12 guy, I had to go this route. I went with defensive tackle Will Sutton. So when we talk about X factors, right, talked about being able to do just a little bit of everything and be a really good pass rusher and be a really good interior lineman, be able to fit your gaps well. And he has really kind of a relentless motor. We talked about that with Scooby Wright, and I see a lot of that here. He was 2012 Pac-12 Player of the Year, and he did that at defensive tackle. You know what I mean? I mean, you have to be outstanding to win Conference Player of the Year as a defensive tackle. Was taken by the Bears in the 2014 draft. He never quite caught on in the NFL. And he had some injury history, placed on IR a couple times. But you'll see here, I think it's one of his few NFL sacks. But you can see that motor. And I think that when I looked at the Seattle roster on defense, I didn't see many X factors, right? I didn't see guys that I was like, wow, they're going to be game changers on the defensive side of the ball. And I feel that for Will Sutton. Right?
Especially on the defensive line, right?
Yeah.
Not
on
many
the
game
defensive
changers
line,
in the league,
right?
in the interior defensive line.
Not at all. And he hasn't really played a lot of football in the past few years. So I'm wondering if kind of a lot of this rest, as you would say, he'll be able to go out and really dominate offensive lines in the XFL. So I'm stoked to see what Will Sutton can do at defensive tackle. I mean, he's going to terrorize quarterbacks. He's going to terrorize offensive linemen and be a real true X factor for the Seattle Dragons.
And if we have fans in Arizona, they're loving us today because I'm pretty sure 3 of our players, 2 are from Arizona State with Ross and Sutton, and then Scooby Wright's from Arizona. So we're definitely representing Arizona very well. But Gless, I'm with you, man. He's a stud. And the dude had 23 and a half tackles for loss in 2012 and 13 sacks. Like from an interior lineman standpoint, that is dominant. That's big time.
Right, and stats don't lie on defense. Like, let's be honest. You can manipulate it on offense a little bit with the offense that you run, spread offense.
That's a great point,
concepts. But on the defensive side, like, if you get 13 sacks as a defensive tackle,
you're a dude.
Stud.
You're a dude.
Yeah,
but that being said, Gless, I mean, you nailed it, man. It's been like 7 years.
It's kind of like Sean Oakman. You just have to rekindle that potential. You have to, get back to that level that you once were. And it's kind of an unknown with both of those guys because it's been a hot minute since they've done anything at a high level. But we've seen what they're capable of.
Absolutely.
Well, and the one thing with Sutton that's at least good is he played in the AAF. He had 15 tackles, a sack in about 8 games. So at least he was active and playing in 2019.
Who did he play for? Did he play for the Hot Shots?
Yeah, he played for the Hot Shots.
Played for the Hot Shots. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So let us know who your X factors are in the comment section below. Interact with us on social media. We're at XFL Chalk Talk on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the newly launched XFLChalkTalk.com so you can see all of our latest videos and bonus content on there. And you can subscribe to our email list so you can get updates on your favorite XFL teams. What's up, football fans? Visit XFLChalkTalk.com to get the latest analysis, discussions, interviews, and news from around the league. You can also sign up for our email list so you can receive notifications on when content is posted focused on your favorite XFL team.